Hey Vikes, last month there were some threats made to the school. We took some time to learn about what some students thought and how things have changed.
Before Columbine, we just had fire drills and tornado drills, and it was really funny because we also had if there's a bomb in your room, this is what you're supposed to do. And what we were supposed to do was send the kids outside and then go back in and look for them. And if the only way I'd know if it was a bomb is if it was labeled. So I always thought that was really funny that was my job in a bomb situation. So there was not even any mention of any kind of lockdowns before that. We thought everybody was a good guy and nobody would do something like that.
Columbine was an event that changed the safety of our schools. We spoke with teachers and students about how things changed over the years.
And then after Columbine, then we started taking some proactive steps to get with the rest of the world. And there was a lot of meetings with experts because we don't know all the answers. And so the police came, we had a lot of people that worked together to come up with plans that we constantly are updating to fit today's needs.
Threats have happened before, so we asked students about how they felt toward the situation.
I was concerned, but I don't, a lot of people have been threatening the school lately, and it happened our freshman year too, so I think our security handled it pretty well. I think if they would have notified the students earlier, it would have freaked everyone out personally, and so I think it was okay the way they notified us.
The safety we take now is a lot better than years ago. We talked to Miss Riley about what things were like when she was a senior at Seaman High School.
Columbine happened when I was a senior in high school, and I can just remember being just shocked and a little bit scared that something so tragic could happen on such a grand scale in a high school, because that's where I spent every day, obviously. And because of that, there actually ended up being threats against my senior class. And so for the last couple of weeks of my senior year, Seaman High School had metal detectors and bag checks every single day. And they had to reschedule our graduation practice, and they didn't tell us exactly when it would be or exactly where it would be until that day, because they wanted to make sure that we would be safe, because there had been a threat against that as well. Prior to Columbine, they kept most of the doors locked, but you could just walk into the front door of the school and go into the office and sign yourself in. And after Columbine, they started locking all of the doors to the school, and you had to be buzzed in. We had SROs, but we also have a sheriff's deputy now. And they also started doing lockdown drills and open and close lockdown drills. We didn't have those prior to Columbine. I never participated in one of those when I was in high school. And I think that they've done an excellent job to make our schools as safe as they possibly can be.
From what we know now, the best defense is to see something and say something.
What we learned from Columbine is that there are bad guys and we have to have plans. But we also learned that see something, say something was really, really important back then, because those boys in Columbine left all kinds of clues. One of them was building bombs in his bedroom. So there were clues all over the place that kids had heard them say things. They had websites, the way they dressed and acted, and people just didn't want to ruffle any feathers, so we don't want to upset people. So we learned that see something, say something is the best defense. We don't know the things that go on in your little Instagrams or your Snapchat naughty stories or your Finstas. We don't understand that kind of technology, and so you're the best watchdogs for us, is to just keep an eye on that stuff. But see something, say something, very, very important.
Be safe, Vikes, and remember, see something, say something is the best defense. Remember, Vikes, the best defense is see something, say something. Here's the rest of your news. The senior pictures will be taken November 8th at the start of seminar. Seniors, please return your activity sheet to room C2 by December 1st. Activity sheets can be found on the Schoology homepage.
Thanksgiving cookie grams will be for sale at lunch for $1 through November 10th. Come and write your message to a friend or special someone and tell them why you are thankful for them, and have a Thanksgiving cookie delivered to their 4th hour. Field trip pre-ab slips and entrance fees are due to Miss Geis by Friday. Now we're to the sports.
When using the restroom, follow these procedures. Report all foul behavior. There's graffiti on the door.
Okay, I'll get it.
Keep the restroom clean and graffiti free. Use the restroom in a timely manner. Flush the toilet every time. Wash your hands with soap. Be a Viking. Respect the restrooms. Seaman strong.
Cross-country participants, the end of the season banquet will be held this Tuesday, November 7th. Dinner will be provided at Gambino's at 6 p.m. All families welcome to attend the awards banquet at 7, which will be held in the Seaman High School library. Sophomore through senior girls interested in playing basketball this year, there will be an informational meeting after school today in Coach Tinley's room, E19. Fall sports are now over, Vikes. Winter sports will soon be coming up. Make sure your physical exam is turned into the athletic department. Now over to the weather with Dylan.
It's currently 55 degrees. Tonight it's going to be 48. For your 3-day forecast, we have highs in the 50s and 60s. It looks like Sunday is going to get down to 35. Today in history, it's Nellie's birthday and it's National Men Make Dinner. Now back over to your anchors. Have a great rest of your day, Vikes.